was set a little bit tight, and so Van Lanen went to save it, and so she punched it into the block, and it made it for an easy point for the Buffs.
CU 2 away. Neal back at the service line. Casina. They go to Izzy Bennett. Good block from the Buffaloes. Nice high reach from Tessina. She's just really able to get up and over that block so well.
Right, and she's better when she can keep the pace on.
Yeah.
And so continuing to stay aggressive rather than pulling back and saying, you know, play to score rather than play not to make a mistake.
Carter, good serve. He sent it out to Barilovic. Bennett with a big block. Barilovic again, big reach, and no touch from the Bears. Oh, they are going to call that touch. I think it's defensive touch.
Yeah, I believe the R1 called the touch right away, so I don't know if she saw it off of hands or off of the defensive player.
All
but
right.
Coach Oates isn't challenging that.
Set point now for CU. Barilovic back to serve. Tessina goes off speed, draws a net violation. I don't know if that's one of those calls that can be challenged.
Well, it is a net violation, but I saw Payne say, yeah, I was in the net.
Oh, okay.
And so,
I think they called it on Finley, but they're both, there's a 3 and then there's 33, so hard to tell how many threes. Finley's going to send this back out to Payne. Big swing when her team needed her. Now CU is within 1.
Well, and so Coach Mahoney is going to call a timeout
with the serve.
Yeah. Okay. And probably just talk about defensively, because what they're looking at substitution-wise, because you're only allowed a certain number of substitutions, and so you want to make sure that you have your best lineup, and then also you want to be able to you want to score on this point if you're then. You don't want to give the Bears another opportunity and another chance for hope again. You know, you got to kind of get to be the aggressor, and Buffs have made just a couple errors, you know, like being in the net, and you're like, oh, we're better than that. Let's clean that up, and so now is not the time to be sloppy. So I agree with the timeout, to just a reminder players of like, hey, you know what? One really good rally right here, and let's go into the locker room feeling good.
Buffs have cleaned up those errors now. Bears have more hitting errors than the Buffs do, and they're staying steady at that service error spot, which is definitely important.
Well,
Bears match them for blocks, 5 apiece.
Right, and CU is one of the top programs in the Big 12 in blocking, and so that's really good for the Bears, because in the Big Sky, they're just on the other spectrum of blocking. But also, as a team, you evolve throughout the season, so you want to be playing your best volleyball at the end. So it's okay that if you have poor stats at the beginning, but as long as you finish on top, who cares?
Salonga back to serve. Reynes takes this one. They're going to come back out to Reynes. She keeps it in front of her. It's in. Bears tie it up at 25. But you have to win these rallies for sets by 2.
Great swing by Reynes, just owning that back court. Now the Bears have to defend a tough Buff offense.
That's a great pass off serve, receive, back row attack. It's going to be tipped right in the donut. Anna Barilovic able to see the court. 11 kills for her. She certainly now leads. She had her 4 kills in the first set, and so now she has 7 in this set. Ryan Finley. Back to serve, overpass. Bears are there on the block. It's a center block.
Right, and so nice recovery by Alvarez to save that for her team, because right now the Bears are struggling off a serve receive. And so you saw that overpass there was just a good heads-up play by Alvarez.
She'll be in the back row now. Bella Van Lanen back in. 26 apiece. Tough serve. Buffaloes are still there. They will send it in, and defense for the Bears does not get there. So once again, set points.
The Bears will have their first opportunity for a kill here. They got to put this ball in system up to their setter.
Tessina pops this one up. It's Zoe Gibbs. Good up there by Finley. Tough play at the net. Bears are still in it. Lepore! She keeps it alive. Can the Bears reset for defense? They cannot.
So we saw that. Let's take a look at this matches. So I own it. So Manhattan forced set 5 here. And they're trying to reverse bound. I don't know, it's up 3-0 though. Maybe trying to pull off the set 5 win. SF Edwards though, pulling in set 4 with 17-14. Milwaukee's up 20-17 in set 4. And UC Davis is up 4-2 in set 1. And Colorado just took. They saw took set 2, 28-26. So now I got phone closure, so I'm not taking that. I'll be back with one with SF Edwards though.